Short intro today because I know it's about to get rolling. Hello, everyone. Hello. I'm going to start this Astartes 2 trailer right now. This thing was dope as rope. A Shadow Wizard, thank you so much for the sub. Hard for you. Party popper time. Hang on a second, guys. Let me pop this party popper. Then I'll get all my windows back open with the chats and everything. Ah, thank you. You're awesome. That one kind of, I was a little worried about that one. Also, don't worry. It's not that there's an issue with the volume. I just turned it down for now. Because I want to get my shit together. Rub the cyber mastiff belly. Hello, everyone. YouTube is going crazy right now. I don't know if I can say hello to all of you individually because there's so many people in there. Hi, everybody. Hey, Pyro! You guys, it's Project Pyro's birthday. He's a beloved community member. He's been here for a long time. He's a fantastic dude. Happy birthday, Pyro. I'm gonna pop you a party popper just for birthday time. You're awesome. Okay. Did I just put a party popper in my go juice? I did not. Feels birthday, man. Hell yeah. Bring you the goblin. Oh, Gen X, you're killing me. You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. Hopefully, this just goes straight into the live stream. Okay, it did. What do you guys think? How's everybody feeling? Is it Ascension Day? What do you guys all think? Sorry, I'm rearranging some stuff. I came prepared, just in case it is Genestealers. Beloved community member, that's gonna go to your head. Hey, Crow, thanks so much for the sub. Heart for you. The 6 month subscribe. It's Spider-Man. Thank you for the gifted subs. Okay, I should turn on the music actually. Let's turn on the music quietly. Cause just the dead silence here ain't doing it for me. Hey. Game the Grave, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Oh, that party popper didn't do anything. Maybe I'll wait until the end and do like a big party popper. What? Okay, that's 2 party poppers in a row that didn't pop. Very cool. Oh, also, you guys, I wanted to show you before this actually gets started. I woke up this morning. Look at what BD Dubs did. He left me a little note that says Happy Ascension Day with a Genestealer symbol on it. And he got me a Genestealer model. He is literally the best and he's so adorable. Hey, come on, I'm not cheaping out on the party poppers. It's literally the only place I can get them from. Let me try another one though. Ah, there we go. Okay, hang on guys. I'm gonna go get a goblin really quick. I know that it's about to start. So basically if I have to go BRB at any point today during this, I'm not, oh shit, there it goes. Fuck! I'm not going to, put up the BRB screen or anything. Obviously, I want you guys to be able to see all of this. Thank you for the follow, Behemoth. Hello, welcome. Also, Gen X, thank you for the bits. GSC hype. You know what I couldn't help but notice is that the event in Darktide is called Admonition Ascendant, and sounds an awful lot like Ascension Day. Hey, Ardra, thank you so much for the sub. Hell yeah, party poppers. Going crazy. Oh, god damn it. Okay, this pack of party poppers sucks ass. I also need to go get my other party poppers. Bam! Okay, hang on. Let me go get a goblin. Let me go get more party poppers. Let me just miss the beginning of everything here. I'll be right back.
Hello Warhammer fans, I'm Rahul Kohli and welcome to the Warhammer Skulls 2025 Showcase. Warhammer Skulls is the annual celebration of Warhammer video games, the first place to see world premieres and exclusive reveals. And on top of that, starting right now, You can
That's
enjoy a
requested.
week-long promotion across a wide range of Warhammer video games on your chosen platform. So let's get things rolling with the announcement of a new game starring the sinister
Turn it up.
agents of the Inquisition.
Do you guys want it up louder? Can't believe Trova's. Oh no, I missed it. No, I'm being good, Comadre.
Is torn asunder.
Yes, up louder. Okay, I'm on it.
In this darkest hour, we are besieged on all fronts. By enemies from within. By enemies from without. By enemies from beyond. Still, no matter the cost, we must persevere. Every blade must be turned to our defense. Every soul, every dark secret. For if we fail, all will fall into the damnation of eternal night.
Alex, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Dark Heresy. Sweet. Is that the new Owlcat one? I missed what it was. Now I'm a
Hi,
bit low.
my name is Olga Kellner. I'm the lead narrative designer at Owlcat Games and head of the team responsible for the storylines of both Rock Trader and the upcoming Dark Heresy games. We'd like to thank all
How
our
is that?
players for your amazing support
I also-
and feedback.
I'm one of
They
those
really
people I'm
mean
like,
a
don't
lot
talk
to
in the
team.
movie theater,
We've
and so I'm
received
just like, I
many
don't want to
requests
disrupt you guys
to
with like
make a
my
title
happening.
exploring Dark Heresy
You
as
called
our
Barry?
next project. And as huge Warhammer fans ourselves, we have long dreamed of bringing this
Yeah, it
game
was
to life
Owlcat.
as a CRPG. And here we are. We are excited to deliver darker and more personal experience to our fans, filled with grim-dark vibes, thrilling investigations, tough
Oh, it's
narrative
already on
choices,
Steam?
and an inside look at one of the most secretive organizations in the Warhammer universe, the Inquisition. To learn more about our game and follow the latest updates, please visit our website
Oh, they listed on
and follow our
Steam ahead of
socials.
time.
We
Okay,
can't
okay, I
wait
see.
to welcome you
That's
there.
why that
See
one
you
was like
soon.
leaked. Literally bursting at the seams, waiting for Tide. I know, right? They're probably gonna wait for it till the end for it. It seems like Darktide is probably gonna be the bigger things, because they ended the official Skulls trailer for Darktide. No, Blaine, you're fine. This is really great. Dog sighted. Rogue Trader is so fucking cool. The Lex Imperialis. Oh, June 24th. That's really soon. Interesting. That's around the time, end of June, is whenever I thought that the Darktide update might come out. Maybe it is dog. An RBD shotgun. What is this? Oh, right. Isn't there a Warhammer card game? The day before your birthday, Cthulhu. Hell yeah. Nope, God Kings, you haven't missed anything yet. that game that you shouldn't. Oh god. Hello, Emeralds. No, Boney, haven't missed anything. Is this a crossover? I don't know. Talisman. Wow. Very cool. Who said cat owl? Believe in the shark. Drinking hand sanitizer right now. Can't wait for Darktide. God, insane. We're not very far into it at all. It's been like 7 minutes. Total War, yeah. Okay, so I'll tell you guys now, since there aren't any like words in these ones. I have my first ever affiliate program, and it is with a site called Fanatical. They are a like a marketplace for Steam keys, so it is Steam only. But they asked me if I wanted to partner with them for their Skulls event sale, because they have like basically the entire Warhammer franchise on sale. So if you've been sitting and waiting on Space Marine 2 or things like Total War, Warhammer 3, those are gonna be on big discount, and there's a link in both streams if you would like to go check it out. I think the sale should be live now, so now Space Marine 2 should be like 40% off, and Total War is like 69. Nice. Wouldn't it have to be Game of the Year to get that? The art of Warhammer video games. Actually, that looks really cool. Pre-order it now. How much do you guys want to bet that is? Mystery trailer. Yeah, the new event has Aquila rewards, which is super cool. Hello, Behemoth! There are DLC for Darktide with new class and Steam. What? Why would you come in here and tell us that? There's not. That art was just $50. Yeah, no spoilers, you guys. If you happen to know something, please keep it to yourself. Nice blur shirt. Thanks, Evie. Later it comes bigger. Yeah, I just looked on Steam. It's not there. Not yet, Satisfier. Tacticus? Probably. Installing Vermintide right now. There's gonna be 4 ads. Oh god, yeah, I'm sorry you guys on Twitch. I can't. Twitch will show ads no matter how I set that. Yeah, good call, Shadow Wizard. Also, yeah, Gen X nailed it. I swear to God, if any of
Games
you
are
guys
part
give
of
me a
you,
spoiler,
us.
all of us a
They're a
spoiler.
part of culture, part of what makes us human.
Just don't.
Without preservation,
Just
all
don't.
the emotions, creativity,
literally watching
stories,
it
and
right now. It's
innovations
gonna be, what,
behind
an
them
hour or
risk
something like
being
that?
lost forever. We can't let that happen. That's why we've launched the GOG Preservation Program, an initiative dedicated to rescuing and reviving classic games, ensuring they remain accessible, playable, and
Nope, you haven't missed
DRM-free for
Darktide.
generations to come. The world of Warhammer holds a special place in the hearts of gamers everywhere. Its rich lore, unforgettable characters, and legendary battles have shaped the way we experience strategy and fantasy. That's why we can't allow these iconic games to become unplayable with time. Today, we're thrilled to announce that 4 classic Warhammer titles are joining our GOG Preservation Program, ensuring they remain fully playable, DRM-free,
on the
and
same
accessible
side of,
on modern systems for years to
Preservation.
come.
Was Darktiding before it started? Hell yeah.
To celebrate Skulls 2025, we are giving away Warhammer 40,000 Rights of War, along with a time-limited digital goodie bag, including great wallpapers and more. Go to GOG.com and make games live forever.
They did update the Skulls event on Steam showing what it is. Oh no. No, not yet, Chamber. You haven't missed it. Okay, I don't want to see. What's my favorite army? I have a Chaos Space Marine army partially put together. It's Blood Bowl anyway. 337 viewers? Shut the fuck up. Really? Your Darktide, where it at? Not yet. We're not there yet. What's the lore behind Warhammer football? I don't know. That's what I would need to do a lot of research for. Hello, G-Man. Oh my god.
What a
You guys don't need
start.
to
And as
give
you
me
can see, there's some
an
really
update on
cool
the
stuff
viewer
in the
count. I'll
pipeline.
end up
And
having
there's
a
still
panic
plenty more to
attack
come,
on
including this
camera.
next trailer from a studio I've had the honor of working with personally.
World premiere. Oh, it's a bolt gun. Feeling like a soda can right now. It's kind of Blood Bowl, ridiculous and corny. Yeah. Blood Bowl is silly.
Glory for Ultramar!
Free. Fuck yeah. Next bolt gun.
That's right, Malum Kaido is back. I am truly honored to have been given the opportunity to voice Kaido. It has been a highlight of my career, and I love just how much the community have taken to our very angry boy. And I am so excited for you all to be able to continue his journey. We have plenty more surprises yet to come, including an update on one of last year's biggest announcements. Let's take a look.
What was last year's biggest announcement? This has got to be Space Marine then, right? Probably.
Report.
Oh.
What have our scouts found?
Is this
Devastation.
Mechanicus? Dino fact.
Tomb structures are active across the planet. The Necron Lords awaken their legions for war. Undying warriors and technological horrors are decimating the Imperials. But their machine cult's resistance is fierce. Their tech priests are reinforcing the front lines with everything they have. Human and machine alike. It's a bitter fight to maintain their production capabilities and make the Necrons pay for every inch of ground taken. That ground, though, is now within the Imperial cities. It will be no easy thing securing our target amidst this destruction.
Luck has, need keeps, toil earns. Is the Oath Band ready to deploy?
Our hearts
My mic is a bit quiet. I know. I'm sorry. I'm trying.
Where do we strike?
Some of these,
Wherever the
they have not
wisdom of the
volume
Votan
balanced any of their
decides.
trailers against each other. So like, it's just kind of a moving target on how loud or quiet certain ones are. Sorry, guys. Yeah, no, that trailer was just particularly loud. Nothing on Darktide yet. Oh, shit. This has got to be Vermintide.
The no-tayers are here.
The Ratmen mean to use the Well of Dreams to send their bomb into the world.
Leon, thank you so much for the bits. Just a second here. Let me pop you a party popper.
Surrender to fact. The scheming must be stopped, and we shall be the ones to do it.
Discover the fate of Athelsari? Thanks so much for the bits. Hey, Sausage Panda, thanks for the sub. Heart for you. Oh, Verminous Dreams, the Well of Dreams. It's the next part. Yeah. It's so Jesper Kide Kid, however you say his name. He does pretty much all the music for Fatshark games. Thanks so much, Sausage Panda. You're awesome. Wasn't there a new weapon pack coming from Vermintide 2? That's what I've heard. Ahoy hoy, Kenny. Who the fuck uses beam staff? I don't know. As a Sienna main, I don't know. Hello, Zealous. Ah, Speed Freaks! I'm genuinely excited for this one. They put in custom games, so if we want to play Speed Freaks as a community, we can set that up now. Speed Freaks is really fun. Also, hello, Jed the Jelly. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Did they say if it's the final part for Vermintide? I don't know. They let us sprint in Vermintide. You play that shit like mad. I know, right? It's hard going back to Vermintide after Darktide. Speed Freaks is fun. Speed Freaks is genuinely fun. Any talk of Darktide yet? Not yet. So guys, Darktide has not been on yet. It will probably be at the end, I'm guessing. Hello, Granicus? Hello. No Darktide yet. Oh, they said final chapter for Vermintide. Damn. Vermintide's finally. I think that
Vigilance. Day 1.
What is
I
this?
deploy our 1st regiment. Morale is high, but could always improve. Day 7. We join forces with the Adeptus Astartes.
Hi, Nightlaw.
Day 12. Together, we drive back the heretics in the north.
I know, right? So I'm like, is this an Astra Militarum game? They did do
Day
Rogue
13.
Trader already.
The
Why are
strength of our
people on
forces has
YouTube?
attracted some unwanted attention.
My fucking heart, you guys.
Day
I'm gonna
50.
have a panic
I
attack.
sacrificed 21
Not really.
regiments
Hi,
in a
everybody.
diversion attack.
A new series? Usually Skulls is video games.
Day 17. Our allies sell their lives dearly in battle with the orcs.
Total War.
Day 19. Our covert operations cripple the most powerful orc faction.
Yeah, I'm thinking
luring their
strategy
own
game based
allies
on what
to
I'm
turn
seeing
against
here.
them. Day 30.
This
Across
could be a
Vigilus,
40K
our armies
Total
drive
War.
the enemy back. For the first time, men whispered of hope. Even
Kaiser,
of
welcome.
victory.
Thank you for the follow.
But I am certain this was only the beginning.
Supremacy. Play for free soon. Interesting. Looks like it'll be a mobile game.
Hi, I'm Inrich, part of the Supremacy Warhammer 40,000 team, and we are really excited to be here at Skulls and present our new game to you Warhammer fans. Our goal is to
Hello,
create a free-to-play
OG.
grind strategy experience that is really deep and complex for mobile, and it will also be downloadable
Is the Warhammer game
on
where we
our
plays guardsmen
website
and
for
die every
PC.
5 seconds? So you
It's
mean
not about
Helldivers?
small skirmishes or
That's like
single
one of those
battles,
things
it's
where
about
it's like
seeing
you
your
type
strategy
in
unfolding against
a
other players
Google
in the
thing and
match
it's
while
like,
also
did
trying
you
to gain
mean
control over planet
Helldivers?
Vigilus. I'm really looking forward to seeing you all in the match, rallying your forces of Space Marines, Astra Militarum, or Chaos Space Marines, or maybe you're like me, excited to pick the Orcs and give the other
Do you guys
players
not
in
have
the match
phones?
a real good crumpin'. Come to playsupremacy.com
It's a
to
damn
tell us
mobile
which
game.
faction you want to choose and get updates on Supremacy Warhammer 40,000. See you on Vigilus at launch.
Oh, Rogren's made? Sorry. Some of them are born and bred, depending on, you know, where they're from. And then ones that are like more actually, they do vat grow them within the Imperium. Also, thank you so much for the bits. Party popper time. You're awesome. People are tired of mobile games. Yeah, I agree.
Last December, we released the latest DLC for Battle Sector, the Astra Militarum. The new faction joined the fight with 16 new units and brand new HQ abilities. This March, we sent out a major patch for Battle Sector, featuring some really exciting updates. First,
Sometimes they are
there some
vat
new
grown. Actually, a lot
arrivals
of them
for
within the
Astra
Imperium are
Militarum,
vat grown
the
for
Animal
Ogrins.
Brass with a Battle Cannon and Kedian Sergeant. Secondly, there was a significant faction refresh for the Sisters of Battle.
Battle
with
Sector.
new unit balance and brand new abilities.
The trailer was really cool for that. I agree though, whenever I saw it was a
This
mobile
year's
game, I was like,
Skulls will
ah.
also give you some new free units.
Womp
This
womp.
time, it's the Sisters of Battle and Orcs that will reap the benefits. The Adeptus Sororitas can now count on the Dominions, while the Orcs are gaining the much requested melee version of the boys.
Building upon the foundations of the
Where would you
planetary
find a link to
supremacy
the
model and
original
adding towards
stream?
new
Do you mean
world
for
zones, we're
Skulls?
adding a new game
Honestly,
mode
I would just look up like
Crusade. They
Games
asked us for
Workshop
releasing
or
just
like
the first version
Warhammer
of Crusade.
on
In the future, we're planning on
YouTube. You
improving
could probably
and
find it.
expanding
Can I turn
based
up
on
the
your
volume?
feedback and
Yes.
suggestions. Crusade will challenge you to take your initial army and go through waves and hordes of enemies. We're also adding a new way to level up your army. Units will gain experience and level up based on how fiercely they're fighting the enemy.
There hasn't been new story content from us since our initial release, but that changes today, with the arrival of our new story campaign, Deeds of the Fallen. Welcome to Warzone Chalnath. Within this zone, we find Theracleo 4, otherwise known as Ashenfell. Once a world of great fire and industry, with
Nice
boiling
wallpaper, thank you.
volcanoes harnessed
Bad
to power
boy, bad boy
Imperial
goes hard.
manufactorums. But with the Great Rift came a great stilling, and the planet is now just a ball of ash and ice. And now, a great orc war has descended to spread fear and destruction across the planet. Into this realm of ash and
Here's your
fury
door slammer 50
descends
on
Canoness
YouTube.
Celicia
Okay, sure.
of the Order of our Martyred Lady, accompanied by Sister Hospitala Durentia and a mobile strike
Perfect.
force of zealous Zephyrin. She has been dispatched by the Ecclesiarchy to assault the Orc flanks and relieve the pressure around the bastion of Fortress Convent Incentia.
Come on,
this
get to the
campaign is 12
Darktide!
missions long, and also adds 3 new units for the Sisters of Battle for use in both the Deeds of the Fallen campaign and in other game modes. As well as the previously mentioned Zephyrim, we are also bolstering the Sisters' force with the Imagifier.
Yeah, of
And
course they are,
thirdly,
Revan.
the
I mean, that's
Sisters will
typically
gain
how
access
any
to the
showcase
Castigator
goes,
battle
right?
tank.
I mean, they want that hype train. They want eyeballs on their screens for as long as possible watching
There
their
will also be
stuff.
something new, exciting, and a bit chaotic
and so they're
coming
gonna,
towards the
like,
end of the
Space
year.
Marine 2, Darktide, all those big things are coming at the end. Andre, thanks so much for the gifted sub. Hard for you.
The Imperium of Man has stood for 10,000 years.
I love how
guarded
this is
by
like
the might
ear-bleedingly
of the
loud,
Space
and then
and
the thing
mankind
about the actual
numberless
game just
stars.
before it, like they haven't volume balanced anything.
Of its center to the sides, and the threat of chaos is ever present.
41
This
subs
is your
now.
battle. Choose your side.
Apparently
with
there's almost
Warhammer
500
metal
people
posters at
watching on
display.
YouTube right now. Thank you, Comadre. Dinosaur facts. Okay. Warforged, the card game.
Look at you, hiding behind your barricades.
Help, my arm is broken. Thank you so much for the sub. Let me give you a party popper. Hang on, I owe you guys a couple dinosaur facts. Here, let me give you guys a couple dinosaur facts off the cuff. Velociraptors couldn't actually have their hands down like it showed in Jurassic Park. They could only have their hands like this because of their bone structure. And then also, Tyrannosauruses probably didn't roar. They probably just did like low infrasound kind of stuff. More mobile games, I know, right? Oh, my arm is broken. This one's for you. Thanks, you're awesome. Oh, 351 people? Okay. That's cool. I'm happy with anything, dude. The fact that any of you guys are here is amazing. Somebody said, I think, like 470 a little bit ago. Warhammer 40,000 decibels.
Are the composers of agony, sculptors of torment, the Emperor's children. And as you draw your
478? Good lord.
I grant you one life.
100 men versus Tyrannosauruses. Oh, hydrate. Oh, call me. Am I doing caffeine or water? Liquid, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Most fun to see this stuff with. Aw, thanks. Fatshark devs eating popcorn on their ratio on Twitch. Oh, are they really? I can believe it. Okay, turning it back up now because this one's super quiet. Their volume is all over the place on these.
Stand now in the name of Baal and terror.
Has the Darktide update been shown yet? Nope.
Look on me now and know your slayer.
I do not need a Primarch to win this war.
Told your friend about
We are
Darktide last
more
night.
than
They're
a
playing.
brotherhood.
They're still
Fail
playing?
in the fall.
It's Spider-Man. Thanks so much for the super chat. Huh? For you.
Long as we breathe, the traitors shall find no respite.
This one's for you,
We stand
Spider-Man.
as one, or we fall as many.
Bad boy jump scare. I know, right? It's gonna happen a lot as I have to like adjust the volume levels on the fly and then get my chats back open. Gango, thanks so much for the super chat. Thanks, you're awesome. No, don't tell us, bungling. Indoor voices for Xenos and Heretics. I'm 105. Jesus Christ. We haven't gone to Darktide yet. Darktide yet. Nib Blood, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Do you have a tarp down for popper to breathe? No, I just vacuum it up. Amari, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Dark tits. I know dark tits.
We are entering the home stretch now.
Oh
We've
boy!
saved some of the
Here we
best
go.
for last. Brutal Judgment
Jeff,
comes
thank
to
you
the
for the
Morning Star
sub.
with a new playable DLC class in Darktide, a brand new play mode lands for Space Marine 2,
You're awesome.
and a classic Warhammer 40,000 game returns. Check it out.
They just confirmed a new class for Darktide. This is it.
Attention, scum! You are in defiance of the Emperor's law. You cannot hide. You cannot escape. We are judgment. Prepare for sentencing.
The trailer! It's totally our beaties! Character available June 23rd, the day before the Lex Imperialis update for Rogue Trader. Hell yeah. I figured it wouldn't be coming out today. Rust? What the fuck? Darktide's music is always so unfathomably hard, I know, right? Well, it looks like I owe Mr. Yulor video. Why isn't our BD's a prisoner? I don't think it's... I think that they're probably going to put it behind a level 30 loft. That was a really high-quality trailer. That was really good. That was a lot better than the kind of stuff we have been getting from them lately, trailer-wise. Oh shit, Space Marines! Oh shit, was that a dreadnought? Wait, I was looking at chat. Fuck. A month. I kind of figured it'd be a month, Bona. I figured end of June would be the big Darktide update. How long does this usually run?
My faith is my shield.
Playable Dreadnought, baby! Yeah, that looks sick. Warhammer fans are eating good this year. Thanks so much for the super chat, Spider-Man! Dawn of War, it looks like remake?
Cleanse, purge, kill. Space Marines attack!
Even in death, I still serve.
Brother, I am pinned here! The boxes. No new faction for Darktide, it seems. Unfortunately. I know, yeah, I do too. But it's okay. A class is okay. I really hope that now that they've done throw a grenade. Thanks, Mark, for the super chat. Hard for you. I mean, I would assume that if there was more, they would have announced it, unless they're like waiting to tack it in at the very end. Did you miss the Darktide thing? You did. They announced the Arbites class coming out June 23rd. That party popper was for you, Martin.
There is no such thing as innocence.
Grim, thank you for the follow. Welcome. It will be paid DLC. I think so. Doesn't explain why they took out the dial. I think that they were just fucking with us, Joshua, honestly, on that one. Where they were like, level 30 characters won't talk about Ratlings anymore, because they cycle conversation topics in and out of Darktide all the time, and they've never made a patch note about it before. Genestealers next time? I don't know, man. Arbites class is paid? I don't know. It's a class DLC. Anything for bolt gun? Yes, bolt gun 2 was announced. Did they say the first bolt gun was free? It'll be really interesting to see. I'm very curious as to why Arbites story-wise, or maybe there isn't really a story reason. Maybe they just really wanted to work with Owlcat and do something together, and they just are kind of like wedging it in there and making it work. Maybe what I'm saying is maybe the idea came first and they're like, we'll figure out how to wedge this in later. Oh, Volkan got a free DLC. Okay, cool. Thank you. Well, all the class updates, all the bonus classes that could for Vermintide were paid. So I would assume that it would be paid. VR, love to see that at PAX. Hey, who's going to PAX? I'm probably going to be going to PAX West this year. That's amazing. Oh, the OG Space Marine. I mean, it makes sense. There's a lot of people who probably never played the first one. Players will be able to purchase the Arbites class on all platforms June 23rd, 2025 with a price of $11.99 USD, $11.99. So it looks like $12 for the new class. Going to PAX Oz? Nice. You're gonna go Spider-Man at PAX? Yeah, PAX West passes go on sale today too.
Well, that's it, folks. Thank you very much for joining me. You can learn more about the games featured in this showcase and where to play them by visiting warhammer-community.com/skulls. Don't forget to head over to your gaming platform of choice to take advantage of the amazing promotions running this week on Warhammer video games, which is where I'm heading off to right now. Thank you for watching. Take care.
Yeah, $12 for like the first page DLC. Yeah, but also like BD, they're not doing many paid things for Darktide. I honestly can't imagine that we're gonna get a shit ton of classes for Darktide. Yep, the Arbites class was real. That was it. That was it. OMG Genestealers, they're not here, unfortunately. Yeah, it was fun. I'm really glad that we got to watch that together. You are like the friend Egg has never had, because I'm not the Egg's friend. Aw, fair. Not as much to buy a character skin. Well, thank you guys all so much for coming and hanging out. I guess as long as we're all here. Anybody wanna play some Darktide? If we're all here? have the craziest queue of all time. Is the queue open? No, not yet, but I can throw up the DRB screen and open it. Hey, Bubba Caboodle, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Thank you for being my 1200th follower on Twitch. Also, entire Warhammer franchise on sale. Check out my link on the stream. Don't you feel special? Hell yeah. What'd you miss, Nils? They announced the Arbites class. How do we join the queue? Give me 2 seconds here, you guys. I have to set up the queue, because my queue bot is custom. It's a custom job by a fucking genius. So give me 2 seconds because I have to open up some sensitive information here. Enjoy this. All right, there we go. The queue is officially open. So if you would like to join to play Darktide, we'll see how this goes. Put !join all together as one word, no caps, no spaces in the chat. That will get you in to the queue. We'll see. Let's see. We have Martin Jen. Like, the queue is filling up like crazy. So feel free to jump in. I do have to leave. I probably will leave to go get some like food at some point. Unfinished college essay. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Darktide. So many mobile games. I mean, yeah. I think that Warhammer is really coming into its own right now in the sense that like it's beginning to have a big moment. It's still in the early phases of it though, I personally feel. So I think that it's going to be a little while before we start seeing like those big releases where it's just like banger after banger after banger for just like big games. But we've got that that new event to do that actually awards Achilles actually. New class before GTA 6 is wild. I mean, the trick is going to be, I was saying last night, I was like, let's see if they can give us Genestealers before GTA 6. Although, honestly, I'm really starting to wonder about the logistics of that, considering that there's already 2 factions in Darktide, and, like, Darktide already kind of has a problem with, like, trying to shit itself in, like, Havoc and stuff like that. I kind of wonder if it's realistic to think that they might add another faction. Bye, Elena. Thanks for coming by. That was fun. Hell yeah. Yeah, they're awarding 500 Achilles for doing the event, which is dope. It is a paid class. It's $12. Genestealers will be Darktide too. Well, we'll see. Did you miss the Skulls review? You did. Hello, Catman. Is it pronounced Arbites? I think so. The event is to destroy skulls. You don't even know where they are. Hang on, guys. Hang on. So up first, we have Martin Grimes, Gent Medic, and Gen X. What you guys are going to need is... Thanks so much, Spider-Man, for the super chat. Give me just a second here. Wolfgang is one of you guys, right? Yeah, that's Jen. Okay, I pinned that over there. Let me get this one pinned over here. Spider-Man, I'll get you a party popper here in just a second. Bulk Brogren. That's Gen X. Perfect. Just check the Steam page. Your bulk. Bye, Tuxedo Boy! You're behind me. Yes, Cyber Mastiff. It's our bean teas. Our beaties, yeah. You can't believe you missed it. It only works on Twitch? Nope, you're in the queue. Queuing up works on both Twitch and YouTube. Oh, Spider-Man! Before you go. Thanks so much, you're awesome! Now here's the thing. I wouldn't necessarily expect that there won't be a new mission or anything. We have an entire month before it even comes out. So we have, Martin Grimes. Martin, where the hell are you? What if the Arbites armor is hiding a Genestealer underneath? Obviously. Obviously. Finished college essay. Thank you so much for the bits. Hard for you. Brain understand Darktide. Much appreciated. Looks like I have a lore video to do about Arbites too. And Mr. E. He won the bet. Thanks so much. You're awesome. Stressman, welcome. You need 5? Okay, I will skip you for now. That means Smith. Smith, you are up. You're alive? How big is that pile of confetti behind my desk now? Don't ask. Amos, thank you so much. Thanks for being here. Joshua Ginger, you're in the queue. Veluspa, you're in the queue. Looking at the dev blog on their website, there will be a mission board change to broaden the variety of missions available per difficulty. Fuck yes. Thank you, Fatshark. Am I gonna play Havoc? Quite possibly. It's a distinct possibility.
Well, the way I see it, if the Inquisitor hasn't seen fit to tell you, I probably shouldn't. Sorry.
Make sure to pick a Skulls mission. Yes, Wendigo. So if you guys would like to join, if you're watching, you've never been here to one of my streams. So anytime I play Darktide, if you ever see me live playing Darktide, I always play with the community. Right now, we're probably going to be focusing on the Skulls event missions, just so then we can get those Achilles and everything. If you would like to join, it's... Fuck. God damn it. Exclamation point join. All together is one word, no caps, no spaces. That's how you join. That will put you into the queue. I'm pretty sure that we will not be getting through the entire queue. I doubt there will be a new mission. I don't know. Let's do some Auric level shit though, as long as they have this on the Auric board. They do. Good. Why would we be getting an Arbites class if we're all rejects? I have a feeling that it's gonna be locked behind like a level 30 cap. Are you the only one sad that we didn't get a Ratling class? Not necessarily. Oh, Kami, thanks for the bits. Hard for you. I'm almost out of party poppers. How much is the judge gonna cost us? 12 American dollars. Where's the party at? The girls who sip Bacardi at? I can't sip anything because I have to go pick up my kiddo later today. We can customize the dog, can we? They consider the Lex Imperialis to be a single truth. No two enforcers are alike. Customize your arbiter. Choose from 6 voices across 3 different personalities, cosmetics for your Cyber Mastiff, characters, and weapons. Or character and weapons. Hello, Shadow Dragon. That's going to be dope. So, S, you are in the queue. Shadow Dragon, you are in the queue. Does Joe accept friend requests? Joe would if Fatshark didn't cap the friend limit in Darktide to 100. Where was it shown? Oh, that you joined the queue? It shows me the confirmation on Twitch, and then it shows in the combined chat on the stream itself. Could cost you $51 in your country. New shield and pistol weapon. We'll see what they do, but other than the dog, it feels similar to Vet on appearance. We'll see. Yeah, there is a page up on Steam, in the description of the trailer on Fatshark's video. Makes me wonder if it's like Salt Spider and Vermintide. He was a witch hunter and had imprisoned Sienna. We'll see. I have a gut feeling it will be locked behind level 30 because that's the only way that I really think that makes any sense story-wise. Well, actually, if it's paid for, would they really lock it behind level 30? Probably not. So yeah, that's a really good question. How did this whole Arbiter thing come to pass? They have to do whatever an Inquisitor says. Well, I mean, that's true for anyone. Basically, anybody has to do what an Inquisitor says. Bad dog. Now we'll have good dogs. I was really surprised to see that the dog that they chose to make... Oh, hey, here's one of the skulls. We've destroyed 1 skulls. I was really surprised to see that the dog that they chose model-wise was like a flesh and blood dog with just like cybernetic replacements, enhancements. Because a lot of the times our BDs have like fully cyborg dogs. Our BDs are federal police. Yeah. So like enforcers, like the ones that we've heard like yelling at Zola that the Ragged King sent off after her those are like local police, and then our BDs are basically like the feds. What's going on over here? I may have put myself into a little bit of a pickle. Did we get our pickup? Did we get our friend? Looks like a hoif. Ratlings deserve their due, though. It would have been cool. Ratlings also would have been cool. I think that the whole sniper archetype would have been difficult, though, in Darktide specifically. Just because Darktide is so, like, closed in. They don't have, like, wide open spaces that really lend itself to, like, at least good sniper gameplay.
Alas, that the elevator is in such poor repair. Try not to think heavy thoughts.
The only people that can supersede an Inquisitor are Astartes, and even that is, it depends. They can definitely have dick swinging contests. From Rogue Trader era. Our BD's kill team set had mostly, if not half, organic cyber mastiffs. Okay. So maybe the more current ones. You agree Genestealers would have been great? I know. I think so too. I think that Darktide has been in deep, desperate need for new enemies for a long time. So, I mean, the last one that we got was last year, and it was the Tox Bomber. So, hopefully later. This event is called, what is it? Admonition Ascendant, which basically says like Admonition is on the rise, and I think that the like story blurb is that Admonition feels empowered after what they've done to Messalina Vengeance. So I'm kind of thinking that for a new faction, we probably won't see Genestealers, but we probably will see. And honestly, I don't really feel like it's right to call it a new faction, just because it feels like a continuation of Admonition. But I do think that we'll get Nurgle Demons. We're getting a new class, Extra Ducks. Our BDs are cool, but I don't see it bringing many people back to the game, especially at $12. Meh, I mean, again, for how much in Darktide is free, content-wise, like anytime they add levels and stuff, I think that $12 for a new class, especially since there probably won't be, I won't be surprised if this is the only new class we ever get in Darktide. Like, not surprised at all. Are your Genestealers more likely to be in another Hive city? Maybe. Where are you seeing the price? Apparently, there is stuff on Steam about it. RBDs make sense in any Inquisitor's retinue. I mean, that's true, but whenever you think about it from a story perspective in Darktide, like, are they just going, like, are they gonna let anybody, I mean, I'm assuming they would let anybody purchase the DLC and then have access to the, class before level, like, can you start the game if you were to start fresh as a brand new player with an RBD's player character? And if so, that one just kind of netted. I know, right? Horde mode for Space Marine 2 looks neat. The new class is pay to play. Yeah, I mean, it's a class. All the classes for, god damn it, I thought that you had that dog. I didn't think you were going for the trapper. You to talk about Arbiters yesterday. You were? What, on stream? Come on, just pop. Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, just fucking. Jeez. What are RBD's cosmetics probably are gonna be like? They're probably gonna look a lot like Judge Dredd. But the class will also be bespoke story. Get us bespoke story as they level up. I don't know. Slightly disappointed in the new classes and something more unique like Ratlings or a Tech Priest. I agree. I would have preferred Ratlings or a Tech Priest. Honestly, Tech Priest. I was never too keen on Ratlings either. Just because I don't really see how snipers would fit in well to Darktide's gameplay. But I was very much on Team AdMech. I think that would have been a lot more fun. And I was hoping that maybe that might be the direction they would go, because it seems like there is Dark Mechanicum involvement within Admonition's operations. And the Mechanicus very much likes to try and handle that stuff as internally as possible. So I was really hopeful that we get an admin class. Not a lot of variety for cosmetics with RBDs though. Tech Priest would have been so cool. Oh, what the hell is this? Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, damn. Okay, apparently that got toppled over. I'm gonna have to do these later to see what this is about. You said there were Arbiter skins in-game, so probably not. Oh, yeah, the Enforcer skins. Yeah. I mean, it's fine. It's cool. I mean, that was literally my prediction just below Genestealers, is that everybody who's on the hype train about RBDs is right, and that it will be that. I figured there was probably about an equal chance that it was either one of those things. Hoping for a story update. I mean, we'll see. Again, there's a whole month before it actually comes out. So, I mean, I have a feeling that we'll probably hear about some of the smaller stuff that we typically get with updates, right? Like the maps and things like that. Yeah, I thought that was kind of silly. Hello, Rue! Only despite him being paid because that means he's going to be a fair bit stronger than normal characters? No, it doesn't. It means that they want to get paid for having made a class. Totally right. We'll be getting Genestealers probably next. I don't know. I'm really starting to wonder about the logistical implications, god damn it, of a Genestealer class. I don't know if Darktide can handle it. It already struggles so much with what's already in the game on like Havoc mode and stuff like that whenever it's spawning in shit at those wraiths. What got revealed? A new class through. It was the dog. It's not Genestealers. So there's a new class to play that you'll have probably a minion dog to command. A lot like Sienna's Necromancer class from Vermintide 2. I'm guessing. I don't know. It's a cop, basically. What the fuck is Judge Dredd? RoboCop? Soak for Doggo. Yeah, we'll see how that works. That'll be interesting. You want a game like Vermintide? Group of more complex characters with a Space Marine, Sister of Battle, a Tech Priest, and Guardsman just trying to survive. It is a paid-for class, yes. Blog says there's a drone thing too. Ah, that's why all this healing space. Yeah, I wonder if there'll be a Cyber Falcon. What is space? Maybe Darktide 2 will be Genestealers. I kind of feel like they're setting up Darktide 2 to be a little more Slanesh. Will we get different animals for the RBDs? I don't know.
Demonic tissue is interfering with the elevator mechanisms. Purge it.
Paid for class? Yes, it is paid for. It's gonna cost 12. 12 currencies. Very curious what ceiling gate has been resolved already. Thank you, Pen. Admonition Ascend to Miracle Thrones. Great. Yeah, new event. Yeah, that's what we're doing right now. Standard rewards plus 500 Achilles, which is really cool. I hope they increase the character limit. 12 currencies. Whatever your denomination is. It's probably 12 of it.
Matter must be eliminated.
Probably main it. We'll see. You know, Sienna's Necromancer career was really neat, but it's not necessarily my gameplay style, which is completely fine. I'm a basic bitch. I fucking love Psychers. Are you collecting their Miracle Warp Dust? I don't know. But last year, all of the events had story implications. Oh, Pyro! Hey, do you want to go in next since it's your birthday? Instead of leaving, or do you need to go like right now? 12.9 or 11.99 currencies. Bad Cat, you're in the queue. Can't wait for launch day and having literally everybody in the lobby just being our BDs. I wonder if the hound will work like the dog and hired gun. He gets mounts at the end of the year. Fucking next. There's too much story to get through. It'll take 5 years. I actually think that we're starting to get close to where Darktide is going to be. Not necessarily wrapping up, but like where we're seeing the story go. Because like they've had a lot of threads and shit that have been in the works and kind of laid out that like are finally starting to connect together from the different missions that we got last year. Still no 40k Battlefield. You've been summoned for other birthday shenanigans. Looks like there will be a new storyline for new players. There's a chance it will be the same for our BDs. Wait, a new storyline for new players? How do you tell if you're in the queue on YouTube? I can tell you, I'm pretty sure you are, Joshua Ginger. Can't wait to scream, I am the law! Lore videos are great. Got some friends into the game thanks to my explanation videos. They like the game of Felt Lost Stories. Oh, thanks, Bad Cat. Well, thanks for watching and thanks for being here. Oh, shit. Let's go. Let's get out of here.
cannot help but notice we've been told little about the pathogen.
Launch day will be FBI Tide, Darktide. BD was right, it was Darktide. God damn it. Maybe Darktide 1 resolves the Karnak plot. Darktide 2. Well, there's a lot more going on than just the Karnak twins. Because, like, we found out, Eternal Crusade. Oh my god. If somebody took another crack at a game like Eternal Crusade, that would be amazing. But better. Do that, but more better. More better. Now it's Darktide. Darktide is over. Reworking the new player experience in the mission board when the DLC launches. Oh shit! Are we actually going to understand what the fuck is happening in Darktide? How do you think they'll restructure the story? I don't know. New onboarding storyline changes how difficulties are unlocked. Off-topic inclusion of Jagati Khan in the card game makes you intrigued in picking it up. Has Jagati Khan gotten his Primarch model? I don't think he has. Oh shit, sorry. People working on an Eternal Crusade revival project. Fuck yeah. I'm so sorry I burst you guys with that barrel, by the way. You wanna know what's happening in the other Hive City? Maybe that is where Genestealers will come in. I just can't imagine that we'll get it this year. Also, Communist Crusader, thank you so much for the sub. Hey, long time no see. What'd you do with Drunken Frog? You make him a sailor. How are you doing, man? How's all that going?
Slain! We have need of your strength, Ogren.
Doggo skins are extra, courtesy of 10 cent. Can you pin my last comment? What did you say, Evan? Chat's going so fast. Is that how you pronounce Jagati? I think so. The article about the new stuff. Oh, okay, cool. Yes. Is there a mod over on YouTube who can help with that, pinning Evan's comment that has the link to the article about the information in it? Understand what's going on in Darktide? They're gonna milk Dan Abnett's storyline for all at once. Hey, thank you for being here, man. Oh, do they drop? Oh, I see. Enemies drop skulls. I wonder if it's a guaranteed drop or it's just a chance. Usually the Hive City would make sense. Yeah. Jig Atai Con? Maybe. You finished boot camp? Nice! Fatshark so behind in terms of content and their understanding of their own game. Most celebrating company in existence. Playing with them since Vermintide 1. Oh shit! Fuck! I was reading! My bad. Jigatai Con? I don't know, I've always heard it Jigati, but I very well could be wrong. I've never looked up one of those like pronunciation videos for that. He's never been relevant to my scope of 40K content making. Because mostly I focus on Darktide. Enemies drop skulls at random. Okay. Okay, can you please just fuck off, man? That's just rude, bullying me. Skull Shrine, that's how you get a major number. Oh, there's a shit ton of them dropping left and right, too. Why did Broccoli Coley look so fine, though? Probably one of those soda versus pop kind of things. I don't know. I also could just be dead ass wrong, man. He doesn't have a mini. Put some respect on the name. I have plenty of respect on the name. It's just like I've never had to talk about him out loud before. At least not on like YouTube.
We got the bomber.
Finished your 50th Havoc and got your black armor. Seriously thought you were done with Darktide for a bit? Well, you can take it easy for the next like month, but then it's gonna be and it's gonna be our beanie's time.
Stop hitting armor.
Yeah, that'll be interesting to see if like him getting dropped in the card game or whatever game it was ends up connecting to anything. Never heard Khan's name pronounced like that. What, the way I say it? I'm probably just straight up wrong. Take it easy if oh, if you take it easy, Rannick will get snarky. Well, Rannick will be snarky no matter what. That's one thing you can always count on. Is Rannick snark. Oh, good lord, that's a lot of dogs. Nice, Snoop. Counting down the days until Kong is back into 40k. Easily your favorite Primarch. Our BDs have fun weapons, maybe more shotties. Yeah, Mr. E and Jefficus and I sat down and talked about like if it was a new class, what would that look like? And one of the things that Jefficus mentioned was the bolt shotgun. You want a solo mode in Darktide? Dude, preach. I would love to be able to just wander around levels on my own, at my own pace, on like baby level 1. Well, Khan isn't involved in Darktide at all, as far as I'm aware. Can Fatshark make a viable shotgun though? I don't know, maybe we'll see. You the one excited for the Dawn of War remaster? No, actually. What's the special event in Darktide right now? So we're doing it right now. All these skulls that you see on the ground, you need to interact with them to destroy them, and then destroy the big ritual pillar sites. And whenever you've done, I want to say, what was it, like 1,500 of those or something like that, you get 500 Achilles, which is nice. Getting a shield with an option of a maul or gun. Whoop. Hello, Burlos the Foul. Oh, 12,000, okay. Bolt shotty sounds legit. Be cool if he had a shot grenade like Space Marine 2. I was thinking a web grenade could be cool because something that they don't have in Darktide that would be really neat. Krillion's Sister of the Thorn class, where she puts up the wall and it just completely zones enemies. Something like that, but on the floor that just like completely stops them dead would be neat. Do you think Henry Cavill was somewhere in the audience watching Skulls with us? Oh, definitely. Probably. Like in my stream? No. On the official one? Sure. Just 500 kills for getting the last bit of the event checked off. Yeah, no. It's a one-time gifting of 500 space currencies. Oh god. Oh lord.
I will protect you, simpletons!
Lemonade and Trap would be legit. It really would. Can you play it in Havoc? No, so all the events always have to be from the regular mission board, and they have to be missions that have the Inquisition symbol on it. Paid DLC, yep. 12 currencies, whatever your currency is. Kind of disappointed in the new class RBDs. I don't think that anybody wanted an RBDs class. Everyone wanted Mechanicus or Sisters of Battle. Well, Sisters of Battle is a zealot. So as much as people would love that and have always been saying they want to see a Sisters of Battle, that's definitely one that I kind of always knew would never happen because that's a zealot. They already have that. That's the epitome of, can we have thing? No, we have thing at home.
Don't you dare leave me like this!
Commodore's Vestures is your favorite shop all from the Citadel. Oh no. Oh no. You guys can do it, I believe. 12 doubloons. The home sister. The sister you have at home. I think I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die.
They got the psycho.
RBD feels redundant to veteran though. I agree. I wholeheartedly agree. I think that they just kind of, I really wonder if this was a decision that was made specifically because they wanted to do some kind of Rogue Trader crossover, not necessarily because it was a decision that was made for Darktide, like early in its development or at some point along the way. I think this may be just kind of like a little bit of maybe mostly a marketing decision. Not entirely sure.
Group up and you will fare better.
Is it okay to ask for money for a class? Yes, you are next, Martin. So on deck we have Martin, Smithson. So Martin, Comadre, and V. Sister's skin would be cool. A sister's skin would fucking print money like crazy.
Please hold position until they are finished.
Absolutely print money. 12 heretic toes.
What's the matter? I smell bad.
Oh god. I was doing queue maintenance. Damn it. And then I misspelled Smith's name to remove him from the queue. Ah! That's okay. I hope I don't get netted here. 12 Nurgle's blessings. Yes, a sister skin would absolutely print money. You wish it cost 12 Lebanese pounds, YouTube viewer. Any new animations? We don't know.
Continue, defend.
12 partridge and 1 pear tree. Make the game worse off. Would this game be worse off with the Sisters of Battle Class or even a Space Marine? It would be incredibly, like, here's the thing. If our rejects are already this powerful, because like everything in Warhammer, Warhammer isn't a consistent, fluid narrative or even like consistent across like what's happening in the stories that are being told as far as like what the characters themselves do and are capable of. Hey! Fiorina, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. So just like in that context alone, if you think about like in Darktide, what our rejects are capable of, I am a full believer that the rejects are capable of all the feats that they accomplish in this game. But if you think about how much more a Sister of Battle or a Space Marine should be, and scale, like think about scaling that appropriately for Darktide, yes, the game would be worse off if they put that in Darktide, because then it would be completely broken, right? Like nothing would be a threat anymore. Nothing that we're dealing with, at least. Really liking this event. It's neat. Faith in the Emperor, he protects. I mean, also just canonically, like a veteran guardsman is fucking terrifying. Like that one person alone, much less a psyker of any magnitude. Like these characters they would be named characters if Darktide was like a Black Library book or something like that. There's no question. These people are, oh my god, there's a giant spider on my wall. Holy shit. They are fucking frightening and a force to be reckoned with. They could be capable of fighting a Space Marine on their own. Do not get me wrong. I'm just saying that if you were to put a Space Marine into the game or a Sister of Battle into the game and then scale that by what they should be capable of appropriately compared to the rejects, the game would be fucking broken. Thanks, Speedy. You brought me the fly swatter. It's cool. As long as I can keep eyes on Spider, we're chill. We're chill. Spider is now crawling up onto the ceiling. Spider had better not come in with me. Spider, what are you doing? You're kind of really harsh on my vibe here, man.
Entering final
Lord.
phase.
Even the RBDs are OP. Spider is the Genestealers. The Genestealers are on the walls. Oh god. He really went full heavy with the Judge Dredd comparison. I mean, that's what they are. They're literally based on Judge Dredd. When's a Magic style DLC with Genestealers? You know, we'll definitely see what happens with this whole Mortis Trials thing, because the Mortis Trials, there are Mortis level operatives in Darktide, and that's something that's been in the game, like, story-wise since the beginning. It's just been, like, really subtly hinted to in cosmetics. So if there are Mortis Trials, I mean, almost certainly that's actually going to turn out to be like, we will become Mortis level operatives because that was our test, right? So I kind of have a feeling, especially since the Mortis Trials were like Chaos Waste Light. Navy D, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Do you have to pay for RBDs? Yes, $12. Could just be RBDs were guarding prisoners and were disgraced. Maybe. Let's watch the trailer. If you guys want to watch the trailer, we can. Did they wait till Vermintide 2 to add extra races? I mean, yeah, but Vermintide 1 was a very basic game. Excited for Doggo Reject? Good. You know, it's gonna be cool no matter what. I personally am not like over the moon over RBDs. I feel like the whole thing came out of left field, and absolutely nothing about it has been like, there's a ton of things that have been telegraphed in Darktide that like they have then paid out on or followed up with on those like telegraphings and stuff. The whole like dog RBDs thing, it just feels completely disconnected. It's fine. It's cool. We'll see. I'm trying to reserve judgment until it actually is out and all these like story reworks and everything are out, and we finally see what it truly is, because right now I'm just kind of left like tilting my head, just kind of going, it's an interesting choice. Batcat, hey, thanks for becoming a channel member. Just glad it's not an NPC. That's very true. Judge the DLC for it. Oh, I'm gonna get it. What is a Sister of Skin? Oh, do you mean a Repentia? Oh, Jethicus! What did you say? I missed it. Let me know if you need help with that video I have to make. What's this about Skulls reveal? We're getting a new class, Ace, and I owe Mr. E a lore video now. You intend on playing the RBD as the Houndmaster from Darkest Dungeon? That's a good one. Well, I have a feeling, so if the Mortis Trials is our test to become Mortis level operatives, and Mortis Trials was Chaos Waste Light, I have a feeling that Mortis Operations will be the full, like, Chaos Waste analogy mode for Darktide. I don't know if we'll see it this year. I think that getting so many new game modes in quick succession may not be the healthiest thing for Darktide's player base, just because like all these different things continue to split them a ton. You're a mystery lore expert? Perfect. I will be messaging you then, Jeff. Drop you from the queue? Yes. Turner and Hooch skin when? I know, I think that's the craziest thing. So Martin, Colmandre, and V, you guys are up. Oh, lore video of Mr. E? No, seriously, the fuck's going on with Mr. E? That's not a bad idea. I'll have to log that one away. You're new here? Just want to say hello? Well, hello. Thanks for being here. Welcome. Would you like to play some Darktide? The queue is super long. Gotta strap it and watch the showcase. You're joining now, Martin? All right. Welcome, recovering alcoholic. Audra just said to skip them. Golden Glow, Far Heavens, Dat Who Lost Here. You guys all still here? Plot twist mystery is the little dog. Want to play some? I mean, there's always a chance. What if a whole bunch of people drop out of the queue? Also, actually, it's not that bad. It's not that crazy long. Maybe we can get through everybody. Okay, cool. I'm just calling you because you guys are on deck. So if you're wondering what the queue looks like right now, you're not up right now, Golden Glow. You're just on deck. If you're wondering what the queue looks like right now on Darktide, here's what it looks like. That's the whole queue right now, people who haven't gone in. What do you figure the next story beats will be for Darktide? Something of a great and clean one. Yeah, so this event is called Admonition Ascendant. And so basically most of the events, the in-game events, have had ties into what's going to happen for the anniversary update, like big story progression, typically. At least that's what happened last year. So I kind of am expecting that for this year. As far as that goes, so let's kind of look at like everything that we have information wise. Smith, thank you so much for the sub. Hard for you. What did Guy say? I'm so sorry, I missed it. Super Earth needs you. Squid's actually made it to your glorious capital. No! Hang on, Smith. This one's for you. Maybe. If it pops. Oh, God. There we go. Thanks. You're awesome. Just wanted Genestealers losing all enthusiasm for the game slowly. It needs new enemies. It really needs new enemies. It so desperately needs new enemies. I completely agree with that. How do you drop out of the queue? Exclamation point leave. That will take you out. Sub didn't even end and you're already getting nuked by ads. What, really? What if it was what if it was a possum? Where's the cat? I had the cat at the beginning. He was here being a cute little baby and I was holding him. He has since disappeared. I'm not sure where he is. I've been popping a ton of party poppers too, so really he should be in here being all about this. Darktide desperately needs a new faction. Glaz, thanks for coming by, though. I hope you have an awesome day. Sub still goes until 9 p.m. EST today. Is already in ads. That sucks, man. That's Fatshark. This is in Darktide.
Initial objective.
Kitty!
Find and engage.
Watching the Arbites trailer for the Rogue Trader CRPG. No, yeah, it's also for Darktide. They added Arbites to the dog trailer. I like that. Watching Souls announcement. Happy with the new class. Create new mini bosses and enemies. Yeah. Well, okay, so let's take a look at everything we know about in Darktide so far. We know that the Mobian 6 fell on Nox Alpha, and that it kind of seems like whatever it was that whole like fall of theirs was intentionally constructed, because the plans, the seeding of the uprising of Admonition and the Mobian 6 being involved and stuff happened in Tertium. All that was seeded there, not on Nox Alpha. Other things that we know is that Admonition seems to believe in some kind of major prophecy is at the center of everything that they're trying to do, so it seems. This prophecy also has something to do, it would seem, with a power or bond between siblings, specifically twins. We know that Tiburon Zola is Byron Wolfer, Zola's brother. We know that Toma Prime is known for its true Mobian steel, which makes superior quality Lehman rust tanks. Okay. And we know that they now have the ability to once again make true Mobian steel, thanks to the rediscovering of the Machinina Gloriana in the inner zone void, where it had been lost for hundreds, if not thousands of years. We also know that something happened in that same area, probably before it was lost, however long ago, because there is obvious signs of residential distress, abandonment, like things being closed down, graffiti on the walls saying like he'll protect us and things like that. And that also most likely, or we actually know for sure, the reason why it froze over was because the cooling system was on. So the machine was supposedly still in operation. The cooling was left on, but the machine itself was shut down. Not a bounty hunter, it's a freaking Arbites. Yep. When are we gonna get some of that sweet, sweet Mobian weaponry? What we know.
The brood looks worse than normal. Someone trap it.
Do only children have special resistance to admonition? Maybe. Excited for the new class? Hell yeah. It'll be cool for sure. I'm really interested to see if it's going to be like Sienna's necromancy class, if essentially we're gonna get minions to command. Glad someone gets it. You didn't finish destroying the shrine. Do you have to take the whole thing down? I think adding gunners, weapons in the player hands would be awesome. Yep, it's a class, Giz. Supposed to give me 250 spells. Oh, you have to take the whole thing down. Gotcha. Okay.
I'll have you on your feet, brute.
You're not so bad.
A Ratling just wouldn't have been a good fit for Darktide's like gameplay though. Can you really see yourself sniping in a lot of these like narrow hallways that have a lot of tight turns and angles? Helping for a disgraced Arbites. Says that you can command the dog. Okay, cool. Oh, okay. You're hoping for more class specific weapons. Knife Ratling. About 2 Ratlings and a coat. Well, that could just be anything.
No way back after this.
Kill that bummer. The house dead. No more
Just make a short bet and use the Hellbore to live out the Ratling dream. Fatshark makes good classes. They definitely can make a Ratling work. I think that's why they didn't choose that though, because they want to make good classes that work for the game, right? I think that's part of not shoving something in where it doesn't belong, is knowing what would make for good gameplay and what wouldn't. At least for the style and the setup that this game has. I have revenge on the Poxhounds. Do you think it will be a good class for 4 Arbiters ones? I don't know. Proper name doesn't come up in text speech, so you're just gonna call him Judge Dread Peeps. No, the truth, it's just a very agile aimbot. Sniper rifle could actually be quite strong if it was like Left 4 Dead sniper that pierces. Do you think they're gonna add heavy stubbers and hotshot volley guns to vet since Dread Bruiser has stubber in the trailer? I don't know. They wouldn't have to take snipers, I guess. Well, then also Fatshark, I think, specifically said like multiple times that they wouldn't. And I mean, like, granted, they also have said things like, we're not going to put any Space Marines at all into Darktide. And I'm really raising an eyebrow at them on that, because I personally think that it's pretty likely that there is Death Guard involved somewhere in Darktide. But they did say multiple times they had no interest in doing a Ratling character, like a super short character, because it gave them so many problems with Barden and Vermintide. Hotshot round, we better get a hell gun. They would just add a long shot last for veterans. A Ratling would have been cool if they would have given it like a movement type thing. Something Barden Ranger could work well in Darktide, a smoke cloud that buffs allies and makes rats invisible. That would step on the vet stealth grenade. Yeah, it would. I mean, that's kind of the thing too. That's why I'm just kind of like surprised that they decided to do RBDs, because it just seems to be stepping on the toes of both Zealot and vet. I mean, like I said, I guess we'll see. I just, I don't know. Really curious what it's gonna look like gameplay wise. Chaos Space Marines can be part of the story without being part of the game though. They can, technically. No, B! Are you assist a Death Watch space? Oh, I was thinking Death Guard. Yeah, Ratlings would have been cool if they'd given them like grappling hooks and stuff like that, but I don't know. And maybe they'll end up adding more classes, more player characters. Maybe I'm wrong that, you know, it'll be very sparing. This might be like one of the only ones that we get. They need to stop rotating the cash shop. Agreed. I think as long as at least one ogre on a team of rejects, they can take on exactly one Plague Marine. Yes, I agree. I honestly think one of the three within admonition is a Death Guard. Defensive and offensive, almost like ogre and bat. Decent at both, but not excelling at either. Nightsider class and all that stealth would have been fun. There's already so many stealth options though to play with, right? Like stealth zealot, stealth vet. 50 cruising can be back corn berserker with shovels and cogwheels. Yeah, that's true. I mean, Maro's team of scout, you know, scouts took out a Hound of Angron. Stealth Ogren. Yeah, I think that 2 stealth options is enough. Delicious. You know, it will be cool. Stealth Ogren when? Do we know when the new class is available to play? June 23rd. We have a month. Could add Plague Marines as an unkillable enemy. I think that if they did it, it would be a killable enemy. Because, like, if you think about it in Vermintide too, we take out a... Is Nurgloth a demon prince?
Such a tiny vessel, such tiny thoughts. Hounds out of its prison. Kill the hound. Shoot their simpletons.
A Death Guard Plague Sorcerer. I kind of wonder if it's going to be something like that. Just someone. Hey, thank you so much for the super chat. Might have already said this, but they have multiple personalities for the class. Love your stuff. Thank you so much. Yes, they do. So you're going to get 6 different voice options, 3 personalities to choose from, just like any other class in the game. Beatty, was Nurgla the boss fight from Vermintide 2? Was he a demon prince? Or was he just a sorcerer? They listed the DLC on Game Pass? Nice. They didn't announce Total War 40K. Yeah, I know that's been something that has been on a wish list for a lot of people. He called himself the demon, but he just seemed to be a sorcerer. Okay. If they added another Chaos God as a second enemy type, what faction would I want the most? Probably Slaanesh. Slaanesh is deeply underrepresented, and they are no longer the TNA fest that a lot of people seem to assume that Slaanesh representation would look like. They're really not. They're modern models, and Darktide seems to be leaning a bit more on the modern models, like for example with the Poxwalkers. They're definitely more the modern ones comparatively. Commentary, are you okay? Also, Commentary, wait, how are you able to... Isn't that a work day? Just realized, I was like, what fucking day is it? I want to see some Armenians in action. The Ties has a really cool episode with them. You give a pinky toe for a new Dawn War that plays like the first. Well, they're remaking the first. It's not a new one. V, you should take that Medicaid. Ever seen a Slaanesh enemy in anything other than on Total War Warhammer? Does the DLC give non-add-on users another character slot? Vanilla only gets 5. You know, I'm not sure, bro. That's a really good question. If it continues, if it adds another character slot with the DLC, since there are 5, I wonder if maybe that means there might be future expansions. Warhammer TV has a bunch of animated shows for 40K now. Yes, it does. Did anybody see that trailer for Astartes 2 before the Skulls event, the showcase started? Real Eviscerator. You have to be signed up for Warhammer Plus. Imagine the subset of players would be very upset if we could kill a Space Marine, even though literally stickheads we wade through and make it make sense. I mean, Fatshark's gonna do whatever they want to do, clearly. Because, like, again, I'm a little bit dubious if this whole Arbites thing was something that they truly, genuinely thought of and planned on since the beginning, or if it's something that they decided that they wanted to do as like some marketing synergy with Owlcat. I don't know. Because it definitely came out of left field. Super out of left field. There's been nothing in the game that's pointed us in that direction up till this point. God damn it, I knew it.
Don't make me regret this, fanatic.
Who's that smear? Dead as
There's no need to show off.
Lore-wise, Ogrins can 1v1 Space Marines, also on the tabletop too, which I think is a much better measuring tool. Nope! There's gonna be 3 personalities, 6 voices. Any free added content or a new faction map, you'll pay for DLC anyways, but you're not happy about it. That's kind of where I'm at on it, honestly. I don't know. Like I said, we'll see how it plays. We'll see what it really brings to the table to help freshen up the game and make it feel more fun. we'll also see what the whole like story and mission board revamps and everything like that do, because maybe whenever you put the whole thing together, it will be baller. Maybe. I definitely feel like it's a miss a little bit. Whenever I ran my poll on just like what has kept you from playing Darktide, like if you left and you haven't played, you don't play it at all anymore, you don't play it as much as you used to, why? What is the reason for that? Is it that you don't feel like there are enough weapons? Is it that you don't feel like there's enough classes? Is it that you don't feel like there's enough variety in the gameplay loop? So meaning like specifically enemies and maps. And by far, the one that was chosen the most was enemies and maps, and the one that was chosen the least was classes. Out of like around 1,000 responses. Wish each class got a new voice. Be hella fun to play some more abhumans. Better have a German accent for our BDs. Your computer keeps trying to explode when you play it. That would also put me off. Completely fair. Hoping for a little more. Yeah, me too. Probably just gonna be some Rust cosmetics. Oh, the Rust crossover. Glorified texture pack for Dawn of War 1 and Space Marine 1. I think that's, I don't know. I think the Dawn of War one will be neat because I've actually never played Dawn of War, and I would very much like to play something that feels a little more modern.
707. So soon? Good.
Anka, unfortunately, didn't look like you were actually in the queue. Gonna play a parking Ratling. I don't know what it'll be about. Dark Heresy game from Rogue Trader's devs. Yeah, that'll be neat. Dawn of War is so good. Very much show their age. Yeah, that's why I'm like, oh shit, if they're remaking Dawn of War, yeah, I'm on board to, oh shit, play that. But I feel like Oblivion set the standard for how you should do a graphical overhaul in an old game. That's fair. The thing is that all the cool mods that people play Dawn of War for won't work on the new edition, definitely. Maybe. I suppose it depends on if they have their old engine running under it, right? They had to make a whole new game just to keep Ogre out of War for Rogue Trader. Dawn of War 3 was interesting. What's the predictions for the Rust and 40k collab? Never played Rust. I honestly don't know. That's a weird one. Oblivion Remastered is unoptimized as hell though. Well, that's because it's the creation kit engine under Unreal 5. It's the same old Oblivion, just with a facelift. There's a gunner somewhere. Here he is. What do we have here? Come on, come on, come on. No, 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 no. Why? Why are you on me? Why are you on me? Do you think our BDs will make a tech priest summoner class? I won't be surprised if this is the only class we get for Darktide. The only extra class we get for it. Oh, Lord. Looks like we had somebody drop, unfortunately. Is there still a Medicaid charge? Yes. Damn it! Would have been fine if the internet didn't shit itself. Oh no! Game crashed. Oh shit. Dawn of War has Necron's ancestors. Yeah, the Rust thing was not expecting that. I don't know. I mean, I guess we'll see. We'll see what they plan to do. But I personally am not very hopeful that there will be new, or that there will be more classes. Good try, team, by the way. Excellent try. What other class can we get? Yeah, Tech Priest, that's always been my big wish for a new class. Do you think the new class is going to treat the other rejects like trash interaction-wise? Probably. I can't really see them not. Also, that's going to be a rotation, you guys. Up next, we have Golden Glow, Far Heavens, and Dat Huasi. How do I sign up for queue? It's ! join. That will drop you into the queue. Delato! Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Okay, I am gonna need to leave the strike team. However, I will let you know the queue is pretty long right now, and I probably won't be going for too much longer because I'm starting to get really hungry. So I'll probably be peacing out in a couple more missions here. I just figured since we were all here and just watched the whole Skulls thing and everything, I was like, damn, let's get some games in while we can. You do love dog. It'll be really cool to see how a minion thing works for Darktide. How long is the event for? Until June 5th, I believe. Lag so bad you can't even walk around the Morning Star? That's crazy. Okay, there we go. They go against everything else in the series and make Judge Dredd the nicest guy? That would be funny. You just had a kielbasa, egg, and cheese bagel. Oh my god, Martin, why would you say that? This really might be my last one. I'm starving. Let's see. What are our... Let's do this one. Fullstorm gave us Sisters for Dawn of War. Actually peak. Adeptus Arbites. Yep. Option number 3 on the list of the 5 most. I had to put Genestealers higher, man. I had to. I'm sure there'll be a nice-ish one-on-one. Wait, I'm sure there will be a nice-ish one and one mean one. Oh, probably, yeah, for personalities. They get a Cyber Mastiff, yes. 5th or 6th? Yeah, the event goes until June 5th.
Heretic scum are storing samples of their latest contagion in the old excise vaults. Can't have that, can we? You'll get
When do you think they'll add a new faction? I honestly don't know if they will, Sirba. If they do, it will probably be with a Chaos Waste thing at this point, since they didn't do it now. I don't know if we'll ever see a new faction and the Nurgle, like the Mobians and the Cultists together. Just because, like, if you think about Havoc, so like if they were to add just a Havoc, a new faction to the game, and they were to be included in Havoc,
what would happen
if you think about how much Darktide already kind of shits itself when playing even like Havoc, with the amount of like effects and spawns and everything just constantly going off, I don't know how likely it is that they would put a new faction in together with all that. Stretch, but I hope the different keystones lead to a different breed of Cyber Massive. You don't think they'd be crazy enough to raise up to 5 players at a time? No, definitely not. Don't look up what the Genestealer kisses in lore. Hey, Mecca, thanks for hanging out. Have a great day. Oh, fuck. RB. Comment on the video regarding the trailer, including GSC. Not a class the Cyber Master. Gladly eat my words. RBDs looks cool as hell. Neat. Like I said, I'm waiting to find out how it's going to play gameplay wise and stuff. And then also apparently with this update, they're going to be doing a big restructure in the story and the progression and stuff like that. So we'll see. They will add one. So they did add a new faction for Vermintide 2 a little bit over 1 year after its launch. It was not years. Vermintide 2 did not have to wait very long at all. Winds of Magic was just a couple months after Vermintide 2's first anniversary. I'm pretty sure. 99% sure. Golden Retriever Cyberhound getting eaten by a beast of Nurgle. I need a new dog now. That's one thing I'm really curious about, especially since it's going to be like a more flesh and blood dog with just like cybernetic enhancements. How are they gonna handle damage to the dog? Because like people, I mean, it's a thing and people are like, I don't like your fucking movie if you hurt a dog in it. Like people don't like to see that. So what are they gonna do with that? TJ, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Bye, go to Mastiff. Thanks for coming by. David launched 2 and then added Beastman on top. You hated Winds of Magic back then, now you miss it, I know, right? Bye, just someone. Thanks for being here. And thanks for the super chat. Invincible dog? Maybe. It'll just pop in for an ability, just do his job and disappear? Maybe. The dog can't be too cute? All dogs are cute. There will be dog customization, apparently. I think maybe for cosmetics. So you get to dress your dog up in little costumes. Oh, fuck. Damn it. Feel a bit different with Cyber Mastiff than a normal dog, considering how vicious it looks. Looks nasty as hell. I don't know. People will fucking pack bond with anything. People get attached to their Roombas. I do not have faith in any group of people to not get emotionally attached to a pixel dog. Can you have a Cyber Pomeranian? Doggo is clearly the game's highlight. Yeah, it was about a year after. That's part of why it just like, especially with this tease, since it was like something that was attacking the cultists, I was just like, oh shit, this could really be it. My faith is waning pretty hard though. That we'll ever see Genestealers. Name your Cyber Mastiff princess and she will be the prettiest. Cyber Pomeranian. They just nibble the heretic's toes off. Vicious little ankle biters. Emote to the dog, please. It would make this game of the year. I mean, there better damn well be a thing to pet the dog. Also, is your dog gonna get a walk around on the Morningstar with you? Could still be Genestealers until we see under that RBD's helmet. Oh, I know. BD, you never know. You never know, but... See, what I was really hoping it was gonna be was that it would be, Genestealers. Because then, so like, since the whole, ritual failed with Rodin, and then we, in the, corrupted communication or communication breakdown event with the corrupted communication devices, there was that admonition line where it seemed like a middle manager was talking to the three, and he was like, hey, that like Chaos Gate is still eluding us, High Majestics. So sorry. which basically would be like the way of weakening the barrier between the two realms of existence to get them, to get demons in and be able to stay more long term. And so I was hoping that, like, since that had been failing, if Genestealers showed up, that would kind of like really turn the screws on Admonition to like get their shit together and get that figured out, and then come anniversary time we'd see Nurgle demons. You moved states! You mean you got your shit rocked by a plague, Ogren? Darktide needs new enemies more than anything else. Agreed, 100%. I couldn't agree more. I don't think that a new player class, especially one that seems like maybe it might kind of overlap a lot with Veteran and Zealot, is gonna be enough to make the game exciting. What if your dog can revive people? That'd be dope as hell. Give her your Zealot penance guide. I want to say thank you so much for the video. It helped a lot. Oh, good. I'm so glad. Well, thanks for being here, Ryan. Hello. So did you get that penance done? Thing is, the enemy basically dictate gameplay flow even more than classes. Enemies are the one forcing you to actually use your abilities in new ways. Yeah. Well, and also in Vermintide too, they had those really unique enemies. I mean, whether you loved them or you hated them, life leeches were just kind of a glorified assassin rat or whatever. But I loved the Stormcasters. I loved the actual storms that it would put down because it demanded that you change, that you essentially adapt your gameplay on the fly. Cyber Mastiff might actually open a lot of potential for solo running if they can res. But Darktide isn't made to be a solo game. That's the thing too. It's just like they keep saying over and over again, like, I mean, everything they do in Darktide demonstrates that it is not a game you're meant to play alone. Like, they won't even let you start a match with, at least on private, with only bots. We definitely need some new enemies. Oh shit, I'm sorry. That was my bad. I didn't think that my flame were gonna go. Tell that to the knife zealots. I mean, that's true. But look at the Arbites kit, and they have a sniper. They have a sniper? Lightsaber grenade launcher, potential new weapons. But you like to play with yourself? Oh, fair. I mean, everybody enjoys a good solo mission now and then. If your dog can revive people, that would be super rad. Reminded me, people are going to be like solo mode all over the Steam community posts again. Hey, phrasing. Sorry, Archer. Just caught up with skulls. Amazing. Hello, Eric. Is that what we're calling it nowadays? Yes, solo mission. Wonder how the Arbites end up being among the rejects. Well, apparently they're going to be reworking the leveling story along with this update. So hopefully they will be making it make some semblance of sense. I'm also a little bit worried that this is just going to completely nuke like all of my work that I've done on like the videos that specifically explain literally like the leveling story and everything, like all those in-game story beats for trust level 1 through 30. Just like, okay, cool. Well, I guess we'll see what that ends up meaning. I think I'm gonna be doing that again. Too far in the lifespan for the prison ship to still be relevant. definitely be getting the Arbites class. It's interesting. I like that they brought back the whole minions thing, especially, god damn it, since Sienna's necromancer career didn't come out until after Darktide was already out. It's really funny because back before Darktide came out, or like actually just after it was out, and it was pretty underwhelming as a launch, but Sienna's necromancy career still wasn't out. I fucking love Vermintide 2 and Vermintide 1. And I played the shit out of Sienna. She was my go-to gal. And I was pretty cranky that they basically were just like delaying shit on Sienna because they were spending so much time on Darktide. And I was like, okay, cool, but like, can we please get something for the game that's actually out? Like, she's the last one to get her class. And it came out so late into Vermintide's life cycle. I think a lot of people probably missed it. So it'll be cool to see those minion mechanics return and be iterated on. That'll be neat. Waiting for the Sienna career took so long. It was so bad. Couple of weapons on the Steam page description in the Arbites DLC section. Reinstall Vermintide 2. Play the Well of Dreams. No worries, Dr. Foxtrot. I got you. Is it confirmed? What confirmed? An event. So it's an event, and it is on the regular mission board. So these are just orc level missions that we're doing. And the way that it works is you find either just randomly, so all enemies can randomly drop a skull, or you can find these like ritual sites with big pillars, and if you destroy that, you get like a huge bunch of skulls, and it's something like 12,000 skulls or something like that you have to collect for the event, and it's between now and June 5th. And whenever you finish it, whenever you get the last tier of the event, you get 500 Achilles, which is really nice. Will I play the Vermintide 2 update? Yeah, sure. If you guys want to play it, I'm down. I fucking love Vermintide. Give me a chance to do more of Sienna's necromancer class, right? Arbites also have Melta in their kit. Oh, shit. Well, apparently this is going to be the last chapter of Vermintide. Oh, God. Oh, shit. I fucked up. I think this might be my last gaming round. I'm sorry. I am crazy, go nuts, hungry. I also have some work to start doing on a Arbites like lore video. Back after Warhammer hiatus, currently working on Nurgle Joe family fan art. What do you mean, Dino Bros? Good morning, Seeky Pete. Rel, I'm super sorry. I think this is gonna be my last game. But I will be back tomorrow at the normal time for my regular stream. Kiddo turned 8 today after school. He gets to pick out a Warhammer 40k model. Oh, that's so cool. I'll be back tomorrow at the regular time. I really will be. I just figured maybe we get a couple games in, but I am quickly getting very hungry and running out of steam a little bit. Yeah, happy birthday to your kiddo. So he gets to pick one? Are you guys gonna go to like your local hobby store or something? Can figure out if this sniper in the Arbites kit. Water, caffeine, wizard. Oh shit. Oh god. Did I pick him up? No, I didn't. Damn. There were moments where content updates came so slowly. You were wondering if maybe Fatshark was working on Vermintide 3. I think they are. You need Joe, Little Joe. as some cool looking Nurgle cultist. Aw, that's so sweet, Dino Bros. I'm excited to see it.
We don't have to worry about that sniper.
You have a 37 3 fever anyways? Oh god, are you okay? Do you have the flu or something? He loves tanks. You built a Lehman Russ tank together. Aww. Slowly build an army with him and give it to him as a gift when he's older. That's so sweet. That's such a good idea.
It's a demon hole. Won't be bothered anymore.
Leave. So you have to work tomorrow? That fucking sucks, dude.
Kill. If you can breathe, you can kill.
Look out! A bomber!
I'm so sorry. Hello, Kenzie. Did you see it? Oh, Vermintide crew makes it to Age of Sigmar somehow. Some other Warhammer fantasy characters just don't all die. We'll see. Honestly, if Vermintide continues, I think that the direction Fatshark needs to take things is allowing us to play as Chaos. You did? What'd you think, Kensei?
This is Hadron. Data inbound. Continue. Defend.
I know. Just watch.
Yeah, there are 1,000,001 games where you're playing as loyalists in Warhammer video game, like in the Warhammer video game sphere. Very few where you get to play as the bad guys.
The interrogator requires a reboot.
Gotta go get cooking. Bye, Eric. Thanks so much for coming by and for hanging out. He wants a brownie cake. Aw, that sounds really good. Hell yes to brownie cake. Right about your assumption in your last video. What, with the ceiling height thing? Very intrigued. Also, the new story missions are gonna be fun.
A veteran should have a knack for killing.
Wait a minute, so new story missions, or are they just changing up how things are gonna be done? Chaos themed battle royale. That'd be so. Well, Beatty had a banger idea for Vermintide 3. And his idea was basically like, we play Vermintide, but from the side of Chaos. So like, the bosses would be all the Ubers Reich 5 and essentially like tell the story of how they die. And as much as I would hate to lose those characters, I think that would be cool as fuck. Look up the Beatty's trailer. First thing to your head is the Bully Ogre in line to the Enforcer Psyker Lex. This Lex, who's bleeding Lex anyways. From what I can tell, they're adding narrative mission paths to expand the game's base story. Okay, interesting. Pulling from blog, a curated mission path will guide new players through Tertium, including key characters, locations, and threats across escalating difficulty tiers. Missions will feature increased story content with debriefs showcasing the impact of strike teams across Tertium. Seasoned players will be offered the option to re-experience the improved story of Darktide from the start. Interesting. Okay. Well, it sounds like I'm gonna have my work cut out for me for the rest of the year. Hot damn. Vermintide had more specific chaos warbands or worshippers. That'd be cool. Maybe a new character, like one from Sliv or Cathay. Content! I mean, it sounds like I'm gonna have my work cut out for me.
Interrogation approaching completion.
Yeah, this year has been pretty story heavy so far. I honestly feel like it kind of kicked off with Dark Communion at the end of last year, and then Nightmares and Visions was fucking massive. Did I already use the Medicaid charge? Does anybody remember if I already used the Medicaid charge here? Because I'm not going to take another one if I already used mine. Finally, going to be a story in Darktide? There was a story in Darktide. You just had to fill in most of everything yourself. Touting it is more skill-based. Redoing difficulty progression. Interesting. Before you can get to the higher difficulties. You know, that's awesome. It really shows that Fatshark is listening to the player base. I do think that since a big like point of contention is that there just isn't enough variety in the game to keep it flowing and interesting long-term gameplay wise. Like honestly, I have to say, guys, this fucking RBD's class better fucking slap and change up the game in a major way. Zobre, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. It better change up the game in a major way, because even Havoc considered, I don't know how much more of the year I can go with just regular, like all the missions we've had. We better be getting a new map soon. At the very, very least, hopefully some new operations. Because the last new enemy we got was a fucking rehash of the gas rat from Vermintide 2 a year ago, and I am really starting to feel that fatigue. Hey, Zo! Thank you so much for the subscription. Awesome YouTube content. You're so sweet. Oh, party popper time. Oops, all shotguns. Really hope they keep going with the story. Well, that's what I was going to say. It's like, it shows that they are very... Thanks, you're awesome. That party popper was for you. They're very clearly listening to the player base, just because like the story is something that people have felt lost in the sauce about for a long time. The difficulty progression is a big problem within, especially the community that's been here since the launch of the game, because they feel that stress of just like trying to play difficult content and then having people that they pub with, because they don't know people who play Darktide, so they play with pubs, and then having people that they pub with not necessarily maybe being ready for that level. And so like these all at face value on paper sound like excellent changes that is shit that the community has been asking for. So hopefully that will be really solid and really good. And also hopefully maybe that does mean that hopefully a new faction will be in the cards relatively soon. Or a new boss, or a new monstrosity, something.
Impressive work, Psycho.
I think before they leave, to change on battle fab level. Bottom of the elevator is more open with a balcony. Potential new level. Story mission is about Wolfers stealing steel. Really? And the one that ends in the smelter?
Barrel is going to explode. Retreat.
Radio operator incoming, surely. Cool if they had different prologues based on your character. Yeah, that'll be really interesting. You bullshitted with Gemini for an hour speculating where they could go with this story and what you thought could be cool. It looks like they get some sort of special explosive shotgun ammo now. Maybe they have different ammo types or weapon enhancements in their skill tree. Chaos Rats. Imagine if they integrate the existing maps on a new full campaign, add solo mode for that. You know what? I don't think that we should necessarily count anything out. Leopold, hello! Enjoyed Amazing Smashers, thanks. I think we'll probably be wrapping up here pretty soon. I just wanted to get a few games in after the Skulls thing. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Really don't want to lose all my shiny new health to a firebomb right away. Hoping the character limit. I'm hoping they up the character limit. You don't want to get rid of any of your characters you made so far. Also, Comandre, thanks so much for dropping the Discord link in there. If you didn't know, I have a Discord community. If you would like to join it, you totally should. It's full of amazing, fun, weird nerds. Weird in a good way. Imagine being a loyal RBD's forced to work alongside criminals who were bailed out less than a month ago. I mean, honestly, it's pretty true. It'll be interesting to see what this is all going to accumulate to. Because we're seeing parts and pieces right now, but it's gonna take the whole to fully understand, like, maybe they are cooking. Maybe they're cooking really hard with this. Bran, thanks for dropping that in the that link in the YouTube chat. Hello, Samurai. I was 1 week from retirement. Oh no. The classic. The classic! Rannick is the trader. Morningstar gets boarded. You have multi-mission defense of the ship. Grey Knights gets to introduce second hive city being super cold. Miracle demons. Gemini went crazy. With Rannick, I still don't trust him, motherfucker. You hope they were cooking ever since they got back from their work vacation? Well, I mean, they showed they were with Nightmares and Visions. I fucking love Nightmares and Visions. I know a lot of people have been like, man, I didn't really want this. I don't really care about it. I'm like, that's fair. But this game is the most plot development that we've had since the damn game launched. I was very excited about it. You're gonna have to listen to Savant Psyker go on and on about the Lexitoma some more. Oh god. I hope not. At this point, I'd be really happy, even if they were to put a Plague Bearer in Darktide and raise the boil tool for that. Honestly, yeah. Happy for good boy. Oh, the doggo, yeah. You're gonna have to listen to the cops say, I am Lex, constantly. One of the Psyker voices is also part of the Lex Imperialis sanctioned Psyker. They were part of the Enforcers, which is more like the local police, and then, Arbiters are feds. Who's getting in Reddit? They love some seasonal world progression. Oh god. Yeah, I have a feeling that won't be the only set of memories we end up getting from Nightmares and Visions. Yeah, I have a feeling that the Savant Psyker will probably be a pretty interesting pairing with the Arbiter. You can't pet the dog! Fatshark Kitefin has confirmed you can pet the dog. Thank God. See, they only really have to not let it die in gameplay, though. Your class seems cool and all, it doesn't help with enemy writing. I agree, Ghost. You know, but they're reworking the story completely and everything, so hopefully, and progression, and just like the whole player experience from level 1 to 30. So hopefully that means that, again, Fatshark has done a really good job in the last year showing that they are listening to players. They made a train level, which people have always wanted since the announcement of Darktide. They've put in the, they fixed the crafting. They did a lot more story heavy stuff. They've started truly pushing the narrative. They're doing you know, whenever the year started and we actually heard from them in like January, I was like, damn, Fatshark's out here doing 10% better. And then they did an event. I was like, Fatshark's out here doing 20% better. And then they did Nightmares and Visions. I was like, shit, I don't even know how much percent this is better this year. So, I am hopeful. So Grendel's dog, Fatshark confirmed. Hopefully everyone gets new weapons with the RPD's drop. It's taken for a bit. You thought the class release on 23rd of May? Nope, it's June. That teaser trailer feels so mean now. I'm like, why wouldn't you guys assume that, like, of course everybody's gonna be like, holy shit, is it finally Genestealer time? One of the big things people have been asking for the entire time. It was an excellent teaser, though. Really got the community buzzing. Ogre needs a choo-choo line. 10 out of 10 fucking gameplay. Hell yeah. Pet doggo. Fatshark with the early birthday present releases the day before your birthday. Hell yeah. And thanks so much for hanging out. Have an awesome day. God, sorry. I can't imagine that that's all we're gonna get memory-wise out of the Mortis trials. Fatshark doing some good to the game. Kinky came back to Darktide and you'd love the game more, but right now it feels like Vermintide too light. You know, it's still got some things that it's lacking in the departments of that Vermintide had at launch, but we'll see. Did Fatshark get Carl Urban to do one of the voices? Probably not. That'd be cool though. Aw, shit. Uh-oh. This doesn't look good for Gertrude. Oh, shit. Thank you. Damn it! Boy, this popped off all of a sudden.
So much for solidarity.
What are my thoughts on the current geopolitical situation on Atoma Prime? I think that House Van Sparzy of Brinks Magna might be a bit on the suspicious side. Hope they expand on more trials eventually too. I think it's on their radar. ATM. Darktide Chaos Waste Lost High City. I mean, on it, yeah, that's probably that's my thoughts. Slipathy. Slipathy. Hey, nice job, guys. I don't really know. I don't really know what the political situation is on Atoma and the Mobian domain at large. Yeah. Mortar Trials is a successful test.
I fear my journey is close to its end.
Oh shit.
Calm yourself.
Oh, it looks like somebody dropped. Something enters on Void Enders and Gloriana would be good for Chaos Waste mode. I really think it's gonna be the other Hive City. You heard the phase tree got bigger? Shit, dude. Oh my god, you guys, I have so much work to do.
You have been charged. We are outnumbered.
We need defensible ground.
Who knows what could be lurking down there? Well, I still think there's definitely something frozen under the ice there, man. It just doesn't make any sense. Something definitely happened down there. Whether it had something to do with the, did the Morningstar move? I'll take a look whenever we're out on this mission. Page for days. Is the queue open, Shovel Enjoyer? I think I might be done after this one. Not because I don't want to keep playing or anything. I'm just getting really hungry and I'm starting to like run out of steam. Maybe if I took a little bit of a break for a few minutes, if you guys would be okay with that. But I will be back tomorrow at the regular time with Darktide. See, it's 11:30 now. I need to leave at least 2 to get the kiddo. The skybox looks different. I'll take a look. They tend to do a lot of subtle things like that. I'm hungry. Same dark time, same dark channel. So tomorrow, my regular stream times are Wednesdays from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. Pacific time, Fridays from noon to 4 Pacific time, and Saturdays from noon to 4 Pacific time. So if you guys would like to play some more Darktide, you should definitely come by tomorrow or Saturday, depending on what your schedules are like. Hopefully one of those 2 times works. I don't think we'll actually be starting this tomorrow, but something that we'll be looking at doing hopefully soon is starting carries for Havoc level 25, the pants runs. So being able to do that for the community, people who still need that to clear, because I know that Havoc missions are basically impossible to pub into these days, or really ever any days that it has existed. So that's something that we'll be doing. Karnak hard mode clears. If you still need the Karnak secret hard mode boss fight achievement, we do that from noon to 2 every Saturday. BD Dubs and I take 2 people at a time. We get those clearances done. Just a flesh wound penance help is something that we do a lot of around here too. And then also just general games, doing games for events like this, regular games, etc. Ones that don't necessarily have an expected outcome. Joe and BD are super good at Karnak hard runs. Aw, thanks. You know, I would really be interested in seeing. I wonder if Fatshark, oh shit, has any way to see statistics on missions on the back end. Who has run the mission the most, or who has run a mission the most, not the mission a most. Because I really sincerely think that BD Dubs and I probably hold the record for the most times playing the Orthos offensive. Kenj, you are out of the queue! Saturdays are always fun? Hell yeah. Saturdays are baller. Excuse me, gentlemen. You on? You're fine, Kinge. Oh shit. That mutie was really polite and knocked that bomber over. You're watching your— oh, I totally understand, kids. No worries. Do I run any mods? No, I don't, and I'm not particularly interested in it. I find the vanilla experience to be more or less adequate. UI wise and everything. The one thing that I do wish that they would fix is that whenever you have multiple bosses up, especially in Havoc and stuff like that, it will only ever show you 2 at a time. So you can have like fucking 5 different things up with unique health bars, and then like it'll still only show you 2. That's one thing that I wish that they did. Other than that, Darktide is a little bit on the unstable side enough on its own without introducing mods into the mix. I can't tell you in the Discord community how many times I've heard people be like, Darktide doesn't work anymore. I don't understand. This update has just like completely fucked my game. I can't even open it. And it's just kind of like, okay, well, are you running mods? And they're like, yeah. And it's like, okay, you're gonna have to start the game with your mods disabled just to see if the game starts and like rule that out. And then sure enough, they turn off all their mods, game starts, and then they have to go through the process of one by one going through and figuring out what mod it is that makes the game not work anymore. And especially since like I make content about Darktide, I stream Darktide so much, that is a level of bullshit that I do not need to introduce in my life. Yeah, I agree with that, Bad Cat. Hardcore. All right, so that's gonna be my last game for today. I'm gonna go start mulling over all this and digging around and seeing what I can find. So YouTube channel members, expect a lot of extra game time this week being announced on the channel, like times that I'll be playing, not live on stream, but just like playing where you can join me in game on like a first come first serve thing, just kind of digging around, because like it sounds like there's potentially a lot of changes that were made quietly to like things like the Habdrake of the phase tree, stuff like that. So I have a shit ton of things to be digging around in, just kind of figuring out like, okay, what changed here and everything. And then yes, can say we did move. Yeah, we're closer to Atoma now, I think. There's also, it looks like asteroid scatter out there. I'm pretty sure we're closer to Atoma now, though. Maybe not. I've definitely gotten footage in the past of the skybox out here, so I'll take a look and see. Oh, thanks, Mary. I'm mostly fine now. I just have a stupid, like, dry cough that's lingering just because my throat got so irritated while I was sick. And so now it's like one of those continuing cycles. But yeah, stay tuned, channel members, Twitch subscribers, Patreon people. We're going to be doing a lot of digging around in this shit. And I also have to start thinking over on this whole, like, Arbides thing and the dog and just like a lot of stuff to do. So I'm going to be out for now. I'm going to get some food and start working on that until tomorrow at noon. Well, I love you guys. Check out the links to the Warhammer game sale if you haven't. I do get a little bit of a commission from it. So if you've been holding out on Space Marine 2 or Total War Warhammer 3 or something like that, now might be the time to do it, and you'd be supporting me at the same time. Okay, I'll see you guys. Oh, wait, shit. I have a lot of thank yous to do to wrap up. What am I thinking? Joe, you silly Billy. Thank you to everybody on YouTube for the super chats and for the memberships. Bad Cat, thank you for joining memberships. Spider-Man, thank you for the super chats. Mango, Martin, you did a super chat today too. Those are all the ones I can remember off the top of my head. Unfortunately, YouTube doesn't give me a list. On the Twitch side, thank you to Shadow Wizard for the sub, Crow for the sub, Game Then Grave for the follow. Thank you for the bits. You know what? Actually, this is a really long list. I'll be here forever talking your guys' ear off just like doing that. So thank you guys all so much. I love you guys all so much. Thank you so much for your support. Noon PST Pacific time. I am on the West Coast. So yeah. Mwah. I love you guys. I will see you tomorrow. And until then, take care of yourselves. Eat something delicious. All that good stuff. I'll see you later. Bye.